Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts and swatches and overall review on the new Marc Jacobs Eye-conic Eyeshadow palette. As you can see, this is a stunning new packaging style from Marc. It is so gorgeous. This palette is called Stiletto and it is part of his new Steel collection. This, you guys, I cannot wait for you to see it because it is so pretty. Really quick, if you guys are new to my channel, hello, my name is Jenna. It is so nice to meet you. Thanks so much for clicking on this video and joining me today. I talk about high-end and luxury makeup on this channel. It is my passion and what I love. So if you love high-end makeup just like me, I would love for you to consider subscribing before we get started. And without further ado, let's get on to this video. Let's talk about the packaging first because this truly is so beautiful. The outside is a gorgeous chrome packaging, you guys. It is so pretty. It is crazy reflective. So if fingerprints is going to bother you, this will be a prime culprit for that, but that's okay. To me, the packaging justifies the messiness. Then when you open it up, you will see the 7 shades. 7 shades are consistent with the Eye-conic collection, and the shades also spell out a poem. So for this one, from left to right, we have Rule, The Concrete Jungle, Sidewalks Become Sparkling Catwalks. The finishes in this palette, according to Marc Jacobs, are buttery matte velvet, shimmering satin, sparkling silk, and metallic lame. The word lame is something I have never heard of. Let me know down below what you think of that because that is a finish that's a little bit different for me. It says this is a limited edition palette as well. So this is not going to be part of his permanent collection. It will be limited edition. So how I got this palette super quickly is I ordered it off of Marc Jacobs' website. It is available right now on his website for $49 American dollars or 59 Canadian dollars. It is the same price as his other Eye-conic palettes. So just keep in mind there's no change in price whatsoever, even though this is limited edition and a totally different palette. This is supposed to hit major retailers like Sephora and Nordstrom on February 17th. So when I picked up this palette, you guys, it definitely had some crazy expectations that it had to meet. I do have a few of his palettes in my collection. I love them. They're consistently very nice palettes in quality, longevity, and how they apply. So I really wanted to make sure that this one was going to be consistent with the rest, and sure enough, in my personal opinion, this absolutely is. The look that I did today was using every single shade because I really wanted to test every single one, make sure they were consistent across the board for you guys, and that this was actually worth getting. So firstly, what I did was I took a Wing Gloss number 18 and I applied the first shade all over to set my concealer. This shade was called Rule, and it is a gorgeous, like, cool white color to set the base. Very easy to apply. It's a gorgeous creamy matte. Then I grabbed another one of my Wing Gloss number 18 brushes and I went all over the lid with 2 shades. The first one was the Concrete and the second one is Become. What I did was I mixed both of them on the lid. These both are mattes as well. Definitely consistent when it comes to applying to the lid. They are very creamy, and when I was swatching them as well, you guys, they're so buttery. They're very nice matte colors. Then I had to try this purple shade, you guys. This looks so pretty. This one is called Jungle. And what I did was I applied that to the outer edge of my lid just to add some dimension. This is gorgeous, very richly pigmented as well. It definitely didn't disappoint me at all because as you can see, how it looks in the pan here is exactly how it translates on the lid, which I think is probably the biggest pet peeve in the world when you grab a shade and it looks different on your eye. I have not experienced any of that so far with this. This is very true to how it's going to look on your lid, which is amazing. Then I really wanted to get in with some more precision and lighten up the inner corner. So what I did was I picked up my Wing Gloss number 20 and I picked up the shimmery shade called Sidewalks. This is a gorgeous, bright shimmer. It is so beautiful. It's not too glittery where it looks too glitzy, and it's not too muted that it looks like it's not a shimmer. So it's the perfect amount of shimmer, brings light to the inner corner fabulously. I love that. Now, of course, we have to talk about the star of the show, which is this guy. This is called Sparkling. This is a beautiful duochrome sparkle. It is so gorgeous. I love how it shade shifts when you swatch it and when you apply it to the lid. This one I did apply with my finger because I wanted the maximum impact. I always do this with glitters. This is something that I am used to doing. This is actually a beautifully done glitter. It applies with the finger beautifully, but if If you want to apply this with a brush, you absolutely can with a denser brush for sure, and wetting it will also do maximum impact for you. What I was really surprised about was that the fallout was basically zero when I was applying it with my finger. And when I applied it with a brush, it was so minimal. So this is one that you can be happy with because this one is beautiful and it pretty well stays in place, which I love. Lastly, I wanted to add a hint of smokiness. I really wanted to get in with the shade Catwalks. This is the one right here, and as you can see, it is pretty deep. It is very, very pigmented and also matte. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna ruin my entire look by going with a heavy hand. So I used my Luxie number 231 and I just lightly tapped it on the inner corner. I find that this is my preferred method because I am not super confident with really deep shades. I find if I go overboard, then it just messes up the whole look. So I have to be very careful and with a light hand because I'm still learning as well. So I find the tapping technique worked really well for this too. And I also found that this matte was just as consistent as the rest of the mattes in this palette, which I love because I was worried it might be a little bit patchy given that it's a deeper shade, but so far so good. It is absolutely amazing on the eye. As you can see, this is the finished look, you guys. I think it is so beautiful. Definitely a cool tone purple. I do think this palette is very versatile. You can go in with more of a simple look, some mattes, and then add a bit of a shimmer if you want, or you can go full glitz and add that shimmering shade that just adds that glitter to the eye and brings more light to the eyes. I think this is very stunning. You can go from day to night very easily, and if you love cool tone palettes, this is 100% going to be right up your alley. So if you think that you will get a lot of use out of this and you love cool tones especially and this range, I think this is perfect. I do have my other favorites in my collection are Glambition and Scandalust. Both of those are amazing, but they're definitely more warm toned. So I love the fact that I don't have a cool tone palette from him, and I feel like I can use this a lot. It's very easy to use, and I do think this is very easy to apply for someone that has minimal skill as well. So definitely love that. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on this brand new Stiletto palette. I absolutely love it, as I've said a million times in this video, so you know this is definitely a love of mine. Let me know down below, are you guys thinking about getting this palette? Is it on your wish list at all? I am so happy with it. I cannot wait to play with it more. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, as well as don't forget to subscribe. I would love to see you guys again. And until my next one, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way.